Coming up next, we're going to meet one of those people who has gone through recovery, and he's going to tell us what it's like on the other side. Now, it's my pleasure to be joined with Tony Siple. Tony is a client of ACR, and he's here to tell us about how he got involved with him and how he's doing today, which is great, by the way. Tony, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, Kristi.
Now, Tony, what first brought you to ACR? How did you learn about them?
I needed help with funding to help fund my recovery house. And what I did was I quit my job in order to take the certificate classes to be a peer and help people find recovery. And I was out of funding, I was out of money. And it was either go back to work and stop my classes or reach out to find the funding. And I called around and there really wasn't much available. When I called ACR, I talked to one of the peers there and they helped me. They funded me the extra 4 weeks I needed to be able to get my certificates, to be able to get my training, and I am now a peer.
Well, tell me about how did your addiction first begin? Like, what first got you involved in all this?
It started at a young age. I grew up in a family, that we're all addicted to drugs. I grew up in a household of all women and just seen it going on. I thought it was the right thing to do when I started, thought it was harmless, which turned out it wasn't. I came from a rough family, foster homes, detention centers, orphanages, all the way up until I was 20. I was taken away from my family at 5 for sexual, mental, physical abuse. I was later able to come home at 18. I never had a childhood, so what I did is ran wild. I tried to find it any way I could. It became a problem quickly, though.
And what made you decide, I need to change? I need to get help?
I've realized through a lot of different treatment programs, finally, that when it comes to addiction, drugs are just a symptom, in my opinion, and that it stems from a trauma, an emotional trauma that I wasn't able to relay or felt the fear of being judged. But I quickly came to realize once I was able to be real and be open, be an open book, and work on the issues within inside myself, that it allowed me to actually start to recover.
What does life look like today compared to what it looked like several years ago?
Today, I am at the Voices of Hope Recovery House in Cecil County, Maryland. I have a strong network of peers and sponsors and brotherhood inside the Narcotics Anonymous program and throughout recovery in general. I am almost done my certifications for my peer recovery specialist. I have my CHW, which is community health worker. I work at Voices of Hope as a peer, helping people get into recovery, giving them the resources they need to take their life back.
Tony, thank you for being here.